Hey guys, my name is Nora Franche, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessedness Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, we are reading again from A Day at a Time. October 13th, reflection for the day. My progress in recovery depends in large measure on my attitude, and my attitude is up to me. It's the way I decide to look at things. Nobody can force an attitude on me. For me, a good attitude is a point of view unclouded by self-pity and resentments. There will be stumbling blocks in my path, without a doubt, but the program has taught me that stumbling blocks can be turned into stepping stones for growth. I like that. Do I believe, as Tennyson put it, that men may rise on stepping stones of their dead selves to higher things? Today I pray, may my higher power help me cultivate a healthy attitude toward myself, the program, and other people. Higher power, keep me from losing my spiritual stabilizers, which keep me level in purpose and outlook. Let me ignore self-pity, discouragement, and my tendency to over-dramatize. Let no dead weight burden throw me out of balance. Today I will remember, I can't be discouraged with my higher power on my side. All right. So your attitude, is that not everything that mindset coaching is about? That you are actually the one in control of how you see the world, of the story that you are telling yourself and others about your life, the narrative of your life. And it is a good news, bad news sort of situation, because it means that, the good news is that you're in control. You can change it. You can make it a great story, or you can make it a tragedy with the way you choose to see it. But on the other hand, it's also a pain in the butt, because then it means if I don't like my story, or I think mine is one of tragedy, I'm the one who has to do something about it to make it a better story, or to make it one that I love and that I think honors the dignity of my humanity. And so that's kind of a hard one to swallow sometimes, I think, but we all need to hear it. And I think another helpful way of thinking about this is this attitude, this way you see your world, the perspective that you have. Someone described to me once as we have a certain lens, a pair of glasses that we look at the world through. Here, there's that book by one of the Chucks, like A New Pair of Glasses. It's another one of the, it's a 12-step book. But let's see. Basically, we have a lens over, just pretend you have shades on. This lens through which you see the world. And let's just say they're colored blue. And so everything that you look at has a little tint of blue in it. And then somebody holds up a lemon. Now, you know what color a lemon is. A lemon is yellow. But because you have these blue tinted glasses on, when you look at a lemon, which you know is yellow, it appears to be green. Your senses, your vision is telling you that that item is green. Even though intellectually you know that lemons are yellow, you see green. Green appears to be true. That is the lens through which you're seeing the world. So when we have this attitude, this perspective, this point of view of self-pity, of defensiveness clouding our vision of how we see the world, we cannot help but see things askew. We see them as other than they are. And the hard part is that most of the time we don't know that we're seeing things wrong because we're just, listening to what our eyes are telling us. They're saying that lemon is green. And then we're saying, well, that's weird. But that's, I guess, the way it is today. And so that's not true. If someone is being short with you and you get angry, you could either think, you can think many things, but one way you could see it is what the heck is wrong with that person? And that's more of a defensive, angry kind of response. Or you could go the more compassionate, understanding route and think oh, I wonder what's going on with them today. It's a shift, but in a way, it's we naturally have a certain lens that we see things through. And I know myself, often I have a self-defensive or self-pity, resentful kind of pair of glasses on. And it helps. And that's where it helps working with another person, whether it's your sponsor or a coach or a fellow in the program, and just talking to them so they can hear what you're saying, because they don't have that pair of glasses on that you do. You'll never forget one time when my sponsor said oh, wow, you didn't tell me about that. That's a really good thing. I never hear about those good things. And I was oh man, that's because I'm always griping when I talk to you. You poor thing. It's we have to work really hard to try to remove those glasses so that we can see the world as it is. And that comes with the work of self-awareness and the 12 steps and someone calling you out on your stuff. It's something that we can't do alone, because it's the kind of thing that we don't really know that we're doing it. It just feels so real. And so if you're interested in growing in that way and having someone help you clear up your glasses or remove, the negative glasses that you may have on that are kind of taking you through life, if you have just a heaviness about you or a despair or anger that just is always at the surface, it's always ready to go, chances are that it is something in the way you're seeing the world. And it doesn't have to be that hard. It doesn't have to be that way. And life doesn't have to be that heavy, but you need someone to help you. You need someone to help you see where you get to be the one who makes your life an easier, lighter, more beautiful thing. And I hope you find someone. And if that someone is me, reach out. If not, I wish you well and I pray for you all. With that, I pass. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. But more than that, it's important to me to give listeners like yourself a place where you do not need to feel alone on your 12-step journey. And for that reason, I've created a Facebook group. It's called Grateful Blessed Mess. And it's a place where listeners can go to add their own commentary on the share for the day, in addition to my own, and for us just to have a conversation or start a back and forth where people can find support in their 12-step journey. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you are here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.